Hey, what's up, family? We back again, and it's gonna be twice in 1 week. See, I know y'all surprised. I know y'all wasn't ready for this. So from now on, I'm uploading twice, and y'all gonna catch me on Tuesdays and Fridays. So y'all ready for that? Comment down below and say, yeah, let's get it. That's all I gotta say. So this is a special video again, and I'm trying to do these topics that my subscribers ask for as often as possible, just because I really feel like I want to give y'all the content that y'all want to hear. So today's topic is going to be about index funds. So to start this video off, we got to start with, what is an index fund? Because there's no point in me telling you about something that you don't even know what it is. Basically, an index fund is a group of related or similar stocks that all correlate to each other. You invest a minor portion of your money in all these stocks instead of buying one specific stock, such as maybe Amazon. Instead of buying Amazon, you would buy the S&P 500, which contains big stocks like Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, etc. So just to give you a better example, think of the scenario of you going to America's Best Wings. So they have 100 different flavors of chicken, and all of them cost $1 each. So for you to try to sample all of them, it would take a lot of money for you to do that. So instead, you'll just buy the $20 bundle they have that has a little bit of each of those pieces of chicken, just so that you could try them all out. This is just a great way to diversify your portfolio and make sure that you don't bet on one stock to go on in the long run, and just for you to spread out your basket. So next we're going to go to, why is it beneficial? Index funds are literally the safest, most consistent, and reliable source to invest your money at a long-term rate. This gives you protection versus you buying a stock and the company completely going down the toilet and you lose half of your capital, versus you just putting a little piece in each of these stocks, and if one goes down, you have 500 more that weigh it up, so it keeps the balance around. This is a way for you to bet on long-term growth of stocks that you really believe in without actually owning each piece of these stocks. Have you ever heard the saying, never put all your eggs in one basket? Well, this is a perfect example. Another large advantage of index funds are, let's say you're investing in a Roth IRA with the index fund. This is a way that you could invest your money, and then you don't have to pay taxes on it when you withdraw after the age of 59. So why am I starting to invest in the index fund? In the index fund, just because it requires the less effort with the largest return. If you're not a professional stock investor and you don't want to go through the countless hours of reading through stocks and why they do the things they do, why are they going up, why are they going down, you'll never really have a full understanding of why you should be investing in them. And a wise investor always told me that you should never invest in things you don't understand. So to cut out a lot of the middlemen, you invest in a group of stocks that you truly use on a daily basis and you believe are going to grow in the long term. This is an easy way to get your money together. So another huge reason that I really want to take advantage of investing in index funds at the age I am now, and you should start today also, is just because the power of compound interest. So the average S&P return for the last 20 to 30 years has been a 10% return. The 10% that you receive from your investment will always go back into it, and you don't receive any overhead. So this money begins to build and build and build, and exponentially grows versus you just saving your money and you're saving at a flat rate. Your money begins to double, and then it comes to a point that in a certain amount of time, your money will generate more money throughout the year than you're actually contributing through the year. So this scenario right here is the difference between investing at the age of 20 to 60 versus 30 and 60. And as you can see, the amount you receive at the end actually triples just by you starting 10 years earlier. So this is a big reason I really feel like so many people should start now. Don't wait. Don't even think about it. If you have $100 that you could put aside, $200 you could put aside, make sure you do it. It's not a race. It's a marathon. Make sure you keep on running it. So why I feel like you should start one. So, due to our current economic system and people receiving the retirement that they are, a lot of people are having wake up calls and realizing that they're 10 years away from retirement and they don't have enough savings and they don't have enough invested for them to live off. So, this is something that's really important for you to start as soon as possible. You don't want this to change your lifestyle just because if you're doing it last minute, you'll have to cut a lot of things out of your life that you enjoy just by simply trying to get as much money as you possibly can in a short amount of time. Another reason I really feel like you should start investing in index funds is simply because it is a way for you to put away money and have forced savings without you even noticing. And your money, instead of sitting in a bank and depreciating, it can build on itself and you actually put your money to work. This is something that is really important for so many people to do, just because if you don't want to work a 9 to 5 until you retire, then this is something that you really need to start building on and really start getting a mind on where you want to go in life. When you set up your investment, you're able to contribute a certain amount of money every single month without you even noticing it's there. It's like a instant requirement, like you paying your phone bill on auto pay or you paying your insurance. It's something that you never see coming out, and it's something that will always get put forth to something that's really going to help you in the long term versus you wasting it on something that you really want in a moment. I honestly don't want to see this generation have a wake-up call that can really ruin a lot of people's lives just because they feel like they made decisions in the past that really led them to a detrimental future. So I think it's good for you to look ahead and start now versus waiting later. You would hate to live a life full of regret just because of the simple mistakes that you made when you could have just did something as simple as a click of a couple buttons and you setting yourself up for a future that you never even thought of. So how do you start investing in an index fund? So first thing you have to do is decide what kind of index fund you want to invest in. So the first thing you have to do, you have to figure out what kind of index fund you want to invest in, and you have to define where you want to invest at. So the 3 major ways to invest in an index fund are through the brokers of Fidelity, Vanguard, and Charles Schwab. I suggest that you do Fidelity, such as I did, just because they have the lowest fees, and the other ones are just name brands, so they end up charging you for things that's miscellaneous. They're definitely less expensive compared to mutual funds, but every dollar counts when you're trying to retire. And for the type of index fund you want to invest in, the 3 majors are the S&P 500, which are the top 500 traded stocks, the entire U.S. stock index, which is every single public traded company in the United States, or you could do the entire international stock market, which is all the biggest companies from all around the world. Ways to diversify. So do you really want to bet on the largest traded companies in America specifically? That's something that you would put in the S&P 500. Do you feel like the entire stock market will go up instead of being just those top 500 stocks? Or would you want to take it to even international and you think as a global world that will end up going up in the long run? All these are good ideas in my book just because future brings change and future brings new improvement and new technology. So this will always have a bull trend unless we go into depression, and with the depression there's always an upside to that. Most of the people make their money in depressions and stuff like that. So that's another topic I'm gonna have for another day for y'all. Learn how to make money when other people are hiding for their life. So just for more basic help, there's a number on Fidelity where you can actually talk to a member on the phone as you're setting up your account. You'll need basic information such as your date of birth, your social, your name, address, and then you can set up your account. You can set up if you want to do auto pay. You'll need to confirm a deposit amount for each month, and you'll have to have your bank and routing information too. This money will not be taken from your account until a month later. I'm 100% honest with y'all. I have no idea why. I really don't. I think because if you don't do an initial deposit, then that's the only thing that would be coming out that first day that you actually set it up. And I think when I set mine up, I just did it for the monthly charge, so mine didn't come out till a month after. You can make changes and see all your official information of the account at any time. Just log in and you'll be able to change anything and make any modification. And with these simple clicks of a button, you'll be on the way to a great retirement and money saved in the bank like it's nothing. So this is going to be another part to the video where I break down some tricks for you to really understand how much you should be putting down and how much you need for retirement. With that being said, you guys, that's all I have for y'all today. I really hope this special subscriber that commented this video down below really appreciated my info and really got some value from this, and I hope the rest of y'all really did also. I really appreciate y'all for sticking with me. If you're still here in the video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Like I tell y'all every time, I really love making these videos. It's something that I really am passionate about and I will continue to do. So make sure if you like the content that you could tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Because I really want to help some people and I want to make all y'all life better. So with that said, thank y'all. Have a good day and keep getting better one day at a time, man.